Over half a century ago, Bertrand Russell observed that the cinema was perhaps the most important of all the modern agents of propaganda, leading to almost worldwide uniformity. And the cinema of his day exerted a minuscule influence compared with the big media of today. But decades ago, already, Russell recognized that the majority of young people in almost all civilized countries derived their ideas of love, of honor, of the way to make money, and of the importance of good clothes from the evening spent in seeing what Hollywood thinks good for them. I doubt whether all the churches and schools combined have as much influence as the cinema on the opinions of the young. The producers of Hollywood are the high priests of a new religion. And Edward Bernays, the founder of modern propaganda and advertising, was able to say this about the media masters of nearly 100 years ago. In almost every act of our daily lives, whether in the sphere of politics or business, in our social conduct or our ethical thinking, we are dominated by the relatively small number of persons who understand the mental processes and social patterns of the masses. It is they who pull the wires which control the public mind. Now, if the media elite exercised that level of control way back then, how much more manipulation can take place today with the multi-billion-dollar, high-tech 21st century propaganda tools at their disposal? The Bible urges us not to be conformed to the pattern of this world, but we have become a generation of media addicts, opening our minds to hypnotic devices. We've unknowingly been programmed with a worldview and a lifestyle by the plug-in drug of modern media. To make matters worse, recent studies have firmly established the seriously brain-damaging effects of screen-based entertainment. For example, just 10 hours of gaming over only 1 week resulted in weaker prefrontal brain function. Just imagine what hours per day, every day, year after year will do to this essential part of the brain. And how about music? Scientists, scholars, and musicians agree that musical style has perhaps the biggest influence on mind and character of all the forms of modern media. While music is an agency of God designed to promote thought, after all, the root word of music is muse, meaning to think deeply. The popular music styles of today hypnotically shut down rational thought and turn music into just another amusement. Amuse means not think. But even more seriously, scholars point to music as the most potent control mechanism available in human society. Says one anthropologist regarding music, there is probably no other human cultural activity which is so all-pervasive and which reaches into, shapes, and often controls so much of human behavior. Popular music has already proved to be the greatest force for social cohesion in modern times, and it will no doubt play a decisive role in sweeping the masses into the false worship system of last days Babylon, just as it was music that also moved the crowd into the false worship system in ancient Babylon. Honestly, how much does the average American know about the effects of 21st century media? Get educated and gain the spiritual tools to break your conditioning.